Shrek Forever After. Wow, reviewing the Shrek movies was quite a ride. Now Shrek is living his best life. He's got a loving family and amazing friends, and an overall good life. But deep down, Shrek misses the good old days of being a real ogre. The villain of this movie is Rumpelstiltskin, played by Walt Dorn. Rumpelstiltskin makes a deal with Shrek to make him into a real ogre again in exchange for a day from his past. But Rumpelstiltskin ends up taking the day Shrek was born, which means when this day comes to an end, so will Shrek's very existence. The reason Rumpelstiltskin is so sour over Shrek is because him saving Princess Fiona ruined his deal with the king and queen. He tried to make a deal with them that he would end Fiona's curse in exchange for their kingdom. But if that's the case, shouldn't Rumpelstiltskin be going after Lord Farquaad? Because after all, he is the one that sent Shrek on that quest. Well, anyway, Shrek ends up in an alternate reality where he never existed. Donkey was a mule working for Rumpelstiltskin, but soon had a change in heart and decided to help Shrek. Fiona became a warrior who would lead an ogre army in the resistance against Rumpelstiltskin, and Puss in Boots decided to lower his sword for good and live a life of luxury. On his journey to get his life back, Shrek meets an army of ogres, including a chef named Cookie and a warrior named Brogan. Meanwhile, Far Far Away is now ruled by Rumpelstiltskin after he successfully managed to get the kingdom from the king and queen. Along his journey, Shrek gets to fall in love with Fiona all over again. And they share one last kiss, which ends up breaking Shrek's curse. Rumpelstiltskin is captured, and they live happily ever after. Now, what were my thoughts on this movie? While not as good as 1 and 2, it's definitely an improvement over 3. DreamWorks must have realized how bad Shrek the Third was and decided to cut the crap and make a better movie. This movie, while obviously a parody to It's a Wonderful Life, is a fitting ending for the loving ogre. The moral of this story is to be thankful for what you have, because one day it might all be taken away. And to be careful what you wish for, because it might come true. Overall, I give this movie a 6 out of 10. Though not as good as 1 and 2, it's still a very enjoyable movie.